Planet of the Apes, a dystopian future in the aftermath of a worldwide nuclear war that devastates the planet. Humans are scarce, apes are the new apex predators. They are our masters, and it is us who are kept in cages. Sure, the Planet of the Apes is a much-loved fantasy franchise, but it is a bit far-fetched. The apes could never really take over. Or could they? Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions, the channel that loves to ask all kinds of zany stuff, and serious stuff because the world is basically a combination of zany and serious. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate, and today I'm asking, what if the Planet of the Apes was real? Before we start, I want to ask you guys a fun question. If you could choose an animal to take over the world, which would you choose? I'm gonna go for dogs. Planet of the dogs! Wouldn't that just be beautiful? Puppies everywhere! Yes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Also, while you're down there, why don't you leave a thumbs up on this video and share it with a friend. Also, do make sure you watch right to the end, as I'm going to be answering some of your comments. Alright, in the Planet of the Apes, it is the year 1978. Astronauts then travel to the year 3978 and crash land on a new planet that is overrun by intellectually sentient apes. The apes treat humans like vermin, killing them, enslaving them, or using them for science experiments. Not to spoil a plot from over 50 years ago or anything, but it turns out that the planet is actually Earth after nuclear war. So, what if this was real? Well, let's suspend our disbelief and say that this actually did and could happen for a moment. Life would basically suck for us humans. My question really is though, where is all the tech? Planet of the Apes was released in 1968 before technology infiltrated humanity's day-to-day lives. Have the apes not reached the point where they want some wearable tech? Where's ape Instagram and ape YouTube? Do apes watch daytime TV? Their sole purpose seems to be exterminating humans. Like, isn't that exhausting? When do they get the time to Netflix and ape chill? Let's just leave that one for a moment. So assuming Planet of the Apes is real, how are those apes farming in a post-apocalyptic society? Good on them for finding an alternative food source. Ain't no ape McDonald's. Maybe they have mastered healthy eating and sustainability. It might suck for humans, but like, maybe apes would be better at looking after planet Earth than we are. I didn't see the apes burning any fossil fuels in the movies. Maybe we should just get over ourselves and leave them to it. We've had our chance and we destroyed the world with nuclear war. That being said, the apes do still have some caste system beef. The gorillas are the military police, hunters and the workers, aka the brawn. The orangutans oversee the government, science and religion, with the chimpanzees mostly being scientists, so these two are the brains. What about the super smart bonobos though? They're lumped in with the rest of the chimpanzees, but we all know that they would run the show. Anyway, my point being, where there is a caste system, there is discontent. If the surviving humans were clever, we could masterfully learn to play them off against one another and wait for the impending civil war. Then we could use the opportunity to rise up and overthrow the apes. Also, I think that we need to mention that at this time, if Planet of the Apes was real, we would have mastered time and space travel, so while life may suck on planet Earth, who knows where else humans could be colonizing? The long and short of it is though, is that even if other animals could develop intellectual sentience, humans would notice before it became a threat to us. And can it even happen while we're messing hard with animals' natural habitats and practically halting their evolution? Planet of the Apes has this happening after a nuclear war, so maybe it could. But if the human race is devastated, wouldn't the animal kingdom be too? So, back to our point about technology. Planet of the Apes was the last outpost in the maybe the animals will rise up against us school of thought. Is it not more likely that we'll have created our own successor in the form of machines? That was an evolution we never saw coming in the late 1960s, but the top brains like the late Stephen Hawking have predicted could be the biggest threat to our status as the most productive and intelligent beings. Planet of the Droids, mate, it's on. So, Planet of the Apes, do you guys think it could ever happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Or do you think it could be Planet of the Robots, or maybe Planet of the Lizards or the Blobfish? Ugh, terrifying. Also, while you're down there leaving a comment, why don't you guys leave a thumbs up on this video and share it with a friend? Before I go, I just want to read some comments from one of my most recent videos, What If Hitler Escapes to Argentina? This is what you had to say. Jack's Animation said, "Hey Life's Biggest Questions. So I'm half Argentinian and I recently went to a field trip to a city called Miramar. They have a hotel, I can't remember the name, claimed that is now abandoned, and you can ask for a tour there. The tour guide said that once Hitler hid in the hotel, but I'm not sure if it's true because she said it was just a conspiracy theory. Ooh, very interesting. Solnetic said, what if time machines existed? Great question. We've actually answered a very similar one. We answered what if we could time travel, but yeah, maybe we should do one on time machines and what if they became commercially available. Alright guys, that concludes today's video. Don't forget to leave a comment at the end and share your thoughts for the chance of being featured in a forthcoming Life's Biggest Questions episode. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate. I'll catch you in the next video, but until then, stay curious, stay alert, and never ever stop questioning.